Hello friends, welcome back to a new high-level game. Today, once again, Mr. printf here in the top left of Dragon Skills versus msrm. Our top-level Zerg player, who is... I think this is my favorite thing of seeing printf replays, is that no one is even pretending like they don't know what's gonna come for them. msrm here, opening up with a pool double gas build. A pool double... This is a roach build. This is a one base roach. This build beats nothing except for a cannon rush. So I am fairly curious what's going to happen here. printf scouts it. He sees it. He's like, hey, that's a pool right there. And that's a roach warren. I haven't started the gateway yet. This looks like it's going to be trouble for me. And it actually does look like it's going to be trouble for him. First cannon gets thrown down. It is hidden. Well, it's in a little pocket. There's not going to be any links. This is insane. Just watching this guy navigate the ladder. I wonder how well he would perform if he were to play on the barcode. I really wonder what his MMR would be. Because everyone's just legit hard countering him, blind countering. This isn't hard, this is blind countering. They know what he's going to do and they just counter it. With the most insane counters I've seen in my life. It's freaking what? Last time when I watched a TVP between printf and I think Principino, the guy was called. There was some double barracks wall on top of the ramp with a depot. And now we have this. This is magnificent. This is how StarCraft is supposed to be played. Two people picking a strategy and sticking with it. Cybernetics core is on the way. This is going to be a semi wall here, a contain downstairs. Roaches can just walk past it, I believe. Is that maybe what you want to do? Do you just want to walk past it with two Ravagers and start shelling this wall? I think that might actually be the optimal solution here. More and more cannons are being thrown down. Ooh, okay. He's walking past, but first takes a little bit of damage on these Ravagers. I mean, there's really nothing here to stop these Ravagers. Let's face it. More Roaches are on the way. As the first three Ravagers make their way across the map, fourth Ravager will be added soon. This cannon is not gonna finish in time, printf. I'm not a math major, but I do know that because this cannon takes a long time. This takes a long time, and it's not gonna get up here. Pylon's going to die. Now this is a roach as well as a Ravager safe wall. So it looks like you can bump through here, but you can't. You actually can't. Not with roaches. Important to note. There we go. Now he can. Alright. Hit me with your best shot. There comes a triple bile. Probes coming in with the pool. As the roach on the chase and the Ravagers on the kite. Good control out of printf. Individual Stalker micro against the roach. Will continuously target firing these Ravagers as well. Probes with a good surround. Stalkers not gonna get biled down. Did the Stalker die? No, it survived. And I think Ravagers go down. That means that this roach will also fall eventually. And we're now in a situation of 7 workers against 14. In which... there is a world? Maybe? Well, I mean, msrm is still outmining his opponent. Especially when it comes to the gas. I actually think some workers should be pulled out of gas. And more focus should be pointed to minerals here. These Stalkers will take out the Overlord. Do you want a battery at this point in your main? I think you might. Don't you? Don't you wish that you had a battery in your main? Don't ya? Ooh, this is huge control out of printf, honestly. Look at this. 2 groups at the same time, like a freaking AI over here. A true machine. Not a Ravager gets constructed. Oh, Stalker's taking some damage. Taking some damage, but not enough damage. This Ravager on the high ground is going to get blasted as well. Bile will not land on that Stalker. Another Roach in trouble in the red. One more shot and bang bang, you're dead. 12 workers against 14 right now. More Roaches being produced for msrm. But a couple more probes here will end up falling most likely for our good friend printf. Stalker coming in with the flank as that bad boy gets hit. Are we targeting the Ravager first? Yes, Ravager gets targeted down first, and the Roach is going to be next. printf needs to make sure that he's not going to take any more damage on these Stalkers, as he has 4 out 7 Ravagers in production. Gonna be capable of practically one-shotting cannons here, I think. Definitely. Yeah, with 7 Ravagers. How many Ravagers do you need for a cannon? 6? I don't even know. Feels like 7 is a good number, though. I think with 4 you're already pretty far. Okay, this was 6? Oh, actually 6. Wow. Guess it is 6. 7th Ravager here has arrived. Oh, couple more biles. A lot of damage is being taken on these bad boys, though. Stalker 5 is about to pop out as well. I don't think you can pull this move another time. I really don't think you can, because you're going to lose a Ravager here. 1 Ravager goes down. Worker count 14 versus 15. 6 minutes into the game. It's ridiculous situations that you get in. It is just so stupid, isn't it? Oh, yeah, these vials are not going to connect with anything, mate. Yeah, and now we're getting drones. Okay. I dig that. You want the hatchery, probably. You want to pull out of gas with most of your drones. Get a hatch, defend the high ground. And then play a macro game, I guess? Yeah. Could go for a lair here as well on 1 base and play 2 base lurker. Or 2 base meter, I don't know what you want to do. I don't actually know either. Robotics facility. Okay, there's the second step. I was wondering what the plan was here. It's like, oh, do you want a macro as the Protoss play, or do you want to go into something else? And it seems like he wants to go into something else, and that something else is going to be a robotics facility. Disruptors, of course, fantastic. Ooh, yikes! That's 2 Ravagers that die. Yep. Battery gets taken out, but 1 battery versus 2 Ravagers is not a very worthwhile trade for the Zerg. Starting to become a little bit afraid here for Zerg. Second gas starting now. 19 workers against 17. 5 more drones on the way for MSRM. It's just so stupid. I love this. I absolutely adore this type of gameplay. Yep. Both of them holding the same ramp. I'm not sure who's more afraid of the other. Actually, I think it's MSRM who's more afraid of the other right now. It's going to be a Prism. No Disruptor shenanigans yet. Do think we're going to see a Robobay though, aren't we? Feels like it's Robobay time here. Oh, Robobay gets created at home. I like that, yeah. Hey, Disruptors are going to be fantastic. Okay, here we go. Prism Micro, show it off, baby. Here we go. Hatchery taking a little bit of a beating. This Ravagers. Nah, Ravagers I think are too strong here. On creep specifically. No target to buy. Ooh, 1 goes down. printf gonna be happy with that. Continues microing. Ooh, needs to be careful. Cannot afford to lose Stalkers here. Because, well, it doesn't have them, man. This is it, basically. This absolutely is it. Overlord's gonna get attacked. Will not die, though. And the first Disruptor shall start. Money for a Nexus is available, but instead we're getting gateways? That seems incorrect. I really think a Nexus here is the play. But maybe this is like, someone who doesn't believe in a second Nexus. In principle. Ooh, 1 Stalker gets taken out there, I believe. How many Stalkers have gone down? Just 1 in total. Wow. Good control so far. Second Stalker goes down. Here comes the Disruptor. That first shot is an absolute whiff. Yikes. Ooh. Couple more biles. Good target fire out of MSRM. Is on 78 supply. 24 army versus 53. Lair almost finished. I think road speed is going to change this a little bit, of course. Makes it so much easier to deny these Disruptors from hitting anything. But there's another thing you could do. Listen to this. What if MSRM throws down an infestation pit and goes into 2 base hive? The moment you get Vipers out, the game ends. Because Disruptors are useless then. Is that the play? Just going into hive here? I think it might be, actually. Oh, poof. That's 3-4 units, 8 supply immediately. Disruptors once again moving forward. There's a lot of stalkers here. There's another disruptor shot going to connect with 2 roaches. And stalkers get picked up. Get out alive. Third disruptor on the way. What do we have as our follow-up here, MSRM? You tell us it's gonna be 2-base hive. 2-base viper. I actually kind of like this. Could also go for swarm host. Just sending in waves. It sounds stupid, but I mean, could it work? No split, no split, no split. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. printf on top of this ramp right now. Roach speed is on the way. I would love to see some extra gases as well. I have a bunch of queens. Maybe spines are an option on top of the ramp. Would definitely tank a couple of the disruptor shots, because all MSRM needs to do is survive. He's outmining his opponent by 400 minerals a minute, and eventually printf is going to mine out the main base, which he's already in the process of. Okay, here come the disruptor shots. 1, 2. Uh-oh. That's gonna hit big. And 3. Does it get sniped? No, it doesn't. No, it does, but not in time. 1 disruptor does go down. That's frustrating. Couple of stalkers also fall. More disruptors. Second disruptor gets taken out. Do we have a hive? No, no hive yet. More roaches instead on the way. MSRM is afraid of dying right now, and I think that's a fair concern. Disruptor ready to shoot. 2 disruptors have gone down. Sloppy control out of printf should not have been the case. Was not necessary. I don't think so, at least. Oh, there come a couple of roaches, and there go a couple of, well, 1 ravager at least. This is an okay fight for printf as long as he doesn't lose anything. Oh, disruptor, pick it up. No, disruptor dies again. No hive yet. Can we get a hive? Is that possible, or has that plan been given up? Maybe just 1 swarm host. You know, just continuously send in 2 locusts. You know, slowly but surely, you know, take him out. Take him out. Bit by bit. You know what you could do as well? You could drop 3 roaches downstairs, send them across the map to start dealing damage to this base. I hadn't even thought of that. That would have been a sick play, honestly. Oh, big disruptor shots here. That's 4, that's 5 kills. Hatchery goes down, and now all of a sudden the income is pretty darn even. GG gets called. printf wins the game. Oh no. Poor MSRM does manage to, you know, kind of gather the courage to type out the GG as printf wins. Fantastic little game. Brilliant. I love watching this. I'm going to be asking printf for more replays in the future, because this is very enjoyable stuff. Completely different from anything I ever see on my level, or at any level, honestly. Like, these are... The funny thing is that the type of game feels like a low-level game, where a lot of weird stuff is happening. But the execution of the early game is very tight. The moves that are being pulled are high level. It is very interesting to watch StarCraft 2, in my opinion. A lot of thinking going on, at least in the Zerg. I love the thought here of the infestation bit as well. I think that was a correct thought, going into 2-base hive, but then he took 1 bad fight and felt the need to continuously build more and more roaches. Never really got into that Viper, but the moment you get 1 Viper, I do believe that the game just pretty much ends, because you can continuously pull in disruptors, and there's a limit of how many disruptors the Protoss can build, because, well, minerals are running out. Fantastic game. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, leave it in the comments below, and I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.